They left it parked and it had a lock and everything.
How do you think they knew that it was full of equipment if it's just a U-Haul truck? There's no sign on there that it belongs or to a band or that it has any. I mean, what is your theory on how they knew that was a truck full of equipment?
I know exactly how it happened. I just don't know why it happened, right? So after they arrived at 4:35 in the morning, somebody went between that time and 8 or 9 in the morning because there was already people noticing that there was just glass broken.
Yeah.
So what they did, Rock, was nobody's gonna drive off with the U-Haul. So what they did was break the lock, open it up, and they looked inside, and they left the lock there. That's one. They left the lock there, which leads us to believe they opened it up, they looked inside, they saw what was in there, they said, vámonos. I don't know how, because I know zero details. I can only tell you the basic stuff, which is they broke the glass of the driver's side, and I believe they hot wired the U-Haul.
Okay.
Y se la llevaron.
Wow.
Okay. And there goes all of our stuff. I don't know where, because they didn't tell us anything. They didn't tell me where they found the U-Haul. I learned today, they said somewhere. They found it somewhere. But by then it was empty. So that's all I know. And then they called me to the house or to my phone. And I remember hearing Yvette's voice, and she's like, oh my God. She goes, I'm going to the office. I have to go quick. I'll call you in a little bit. And I'm like, why? What's going on? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Todo bien? Ahorita te hablo. And I'm like, okay. So then she gets to the office, and I answer the phone, and she's like, Jesse. And she's crying. And I go, what? They stole the equipment. And I go, what equipment? She goes, all of it. I go, what do you mean all of it? Everything. They stole the lights, the screens. And I'm just like, okay. I'm like, who stole it, Yvette? They took the U-Haul. They did. She starts explaining to what she's seeing as well. And I just went numb. I went numb. Because then when you're in that moment, Rock, you begin to think, who did this?
Yeah.
Si te vienen cosas a la cabeza.
And if it's somebody and you've been having some issues with, people that you put trust into, and then.
Se te viene todo.
Bro.
¿Para qué nos hacemos mensos? Like we start thinking, who was it and why? And I had no idea, like what today happened. I had no idea it was going to lead to this individual. Am I happy about that they found somebody? I mean, I didn't even know who it was.
And then did any of the equipment get?
No. By now, Rock, the equipment's gone. And in my heart, it's been over a month and weeks.
Yeah.
And if you clearly remember,
that happens. You never get your shit back, bro.
If you clearly remember, like, I put up a video y se me hace que estaba llorando porque me dolía el alma. Like, it still does. Like, I get a little bit emotional because me duele el alma cuando trabajas por algo tan duro y la gente piensa que estamos llenos de dinero para ir a comprar nosotros. And it doesn't work like that. There's Jesse's money, and then there's a company that has money.
People don't understand that.
They don't. They just think que estamos bañados con dinero. Yeah. Like, gente piensa que estamos bañados con dinero y no es así.
And if you have a bus breakdown in there, that sets you back.
Oh my God.
It set me back big time. So people don't understand.
You're talking about when the bus breaks down, you have $10,000, $15,000, $20,000. But this is like a $200,000 hit. Wow. So then when I make that video, I said, you know what? You can take away my equipment. You can take away everything. And I give this real positive speech. And I said, you can take everything away, but you can't take my talent away. Mm-hmm. And I know how to start from the bottom, and I'm going to do it again. And I don't know who did this or why, but you know what? You're not going to make me stop. I'm going to continue. And that's it. Things that people don't see. Me hinqué de rodillas y le dije a Dios, I've been through worse. If this is a test, it's okay. I still love you. There's nothing you can do that can hurt me. My son's accident is the worst thing that can happen. This is just This is just another.
And it's part of the business.
Yeah,
the
it's
risk.
part of the, it's
the
part,
risk, man.
It's part of the business. I said, you know what? Te lo dejo en tus manos. You do what you want. And then meanwhile, I'm reading all the comments, and people are like, make a GoFund page. I'm ready to help you, Jessica. I'm ready to, hey, put up a GoFund, and everybody's fired up. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Pride?
No. Let me tell you the first time this happened. When my son had his accident, I had so many people that wanted to donate. So many people. And que me ofrecieron miles y miles de dólares, Rock.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't take 1 cent. You know why? Because if I would have taken 1 cent, my son wouldn't have been able to qualify for the programs that were available for him. Thank God for programs. And I'm going to mention some that don't have anything to do with my son. I don't remember the names of the programs, but thank you to the Ronald McDonald's, the foundation, the Children's Network Foundation, the St. Jude. There's programs that people don't know about.
Driscoll.
Yes, like all these programs. These didn't help my son. It was another program that I can't remember the name of it.
But it's part of that whole network.
But it's part of like, and it's like if I would have taken this money, it's like that program goes away.
Mm-hmm.
And I said no, like I don't want to take anybody's money. So then when they steal my stuff, people are asking me, how come you haven't made a GoFund? Everywhere I would go, how come you don't make a GoFund? How come you don't make it? Because, man, wait up, man. First of all, we had insurance on the equipment with U-Haul. Secondly, let the investigators do their job. Maybe they'll find it here in a day.
Get your shit back.
Maybe they'll find it in a week, in 3 weeks. But, man, the week started going by, nada. And
it's because they're overloaded with work, bro. Those stuff in San Antonio.
Especially in San Antonio, bro.
And priority goes to like murders and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I remember I saw they arrested 150 people from Venezuela. Did you see that?
Mm-mm.
They arrested 100
in San Antonio.
100.
They're taking over apartment complexes.
Yes, that was it.
Yeah,
yeah.
I heard about.
They did the raid, and I said, "Oh, that's why they couldn't attend to me. Maybe they'll attend to me now." Mm-hmm. And I waited, nada, no information, no nothing. I just waited by my phone y dije, you know what? Ya pa ahorita, ya lo vendieron. It's gone. So then I looked to Yvette. I said, hey, did you make the insurance claim? And she's like, yeah. They got back to us. U-Haul doesn't cover theft.
Oh, my goodness.
But you said that the cameras weren't working.
No, I said it, but they were.
Oh.
But they just weren't going to give the footage to us. So
then the camera says
we didn't see anything, bro. Like the ones that saw everything are the investigators. If whoever stole or whoever did what they did, the investigators saw everything. There was cameras all over the place.
Well, we've got the news report, ladies and gentlemen, so y'all can check it out. Let's play it right now.
New tonight, a man is behind bars after stealing a popular group's music equipment and then trying to sell it online. On September 23rd, Grupo Signo says their U-Haul with $200,000 worth of gear was taken on the southeast side. The U-Haul was later found by BCSO, but all the equipment was missing. According to an arrest affidavit, 37-year-old Paul Ortiz used Facebook to contact a promoter to sell the stolen equipment. The promoter contacted the music group and confirmed the gear had the same markings as the stolen items. Police also viewed surveillance video showing Ortiz allegedly driving the suspect vehicle in the same parking lot seconds prior to the U-Haul theft. Ortiz was arrested on felony charges of theft.
So that's what happened, ladies and gentlemen, and but no equipment.
No equipment. And we're not gonna find it. As a matter of fact, I